matters that affects the city and its people. Every Mondays from 9 a.m. with replays every Wednesdays after Dateline Zamboanga, and can also be viewed Sundays at 2 p.m. No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada.
Buenas, Kendo Viviente de Zamboanga y bienvenidos otra vez aquí en el programa del No Holds Barred. Como siempre, toda semana, invita kita con mga bien importante persona aquí en la ciudad de Zamboanga, quien está con una noticia. Este tiempo también kita el focus of attention de este tiempo con el mismo oficina del ingeniero de la ciudad, quien de más reciente ya recibió el marching orders desde con la alcaldesa para chequear con todo el mga edificio de ato aquí na Pueblo de Zamboanga, particularmente aquel de mga escuela, si este va disaster resilient. Please welcome na programa de ato na ahora el nuevo instalado ingeniero de la ciudad, si Chris Navarro. Engineer Chris, buenas tardes contigo.
Buenas tardes también contigo, Ron. Todo con el dato mga listener.
Primera cosa el particular el orden de la alcaldesa contigo. Y del cuando pues se principia la inspección con todo el mga edificio de ato.
Yan recibió el memo de Mayor Beng del May 24. El instruct namon is to check the structural stability del all school, including el private and government building.
I see. So todo se hará uno por uno katuta sa la inspeksyon.
Si kasi kita by barangay, kasi sabi to El Zamboanga City is composed of 98 barangay and kada barrio, tiyan kita mga like elementary and high school.
I see. No, además se siente, el cosa takuya la atención de ato na, que después de principio se orden de la alcaldesa para inspeksyonar con mga escuela, bien manada kita mga escuela que descubrí que como tu palabra mismo, not fit for human occupation, so to speak, no? Por causa ng mga depekto doon na sila DS. ¿Cuántas escuelas se afectado so far?
So far, aquel base na dimio, aquel yung conduct kita inspection and assessment, na base na dimio aquel record, mga na 5 eskwela kami anda, some of the school building na like for instance, aquel nalunsuran, yan advice kita po ng principal na not to occupy the school building kasi it poses aquel danger agani, like for aquel instances I recall si Maria asa kung intervene kansa kung jury aquel inspection kay el wall tamira kita check niya mga crack and
kaya doon mga umpulgada doon rahadura
el crack tissue true and true and that's why I decided na not to use and to vacate el mga estudyante and to recommend for a makeshift anay until el building man retrofit kita.
Ansina. So, cosa el accountability? Que mayoría de tamira yo, el tiempo que llaman turnover sa na gobierno, año 2009, año 2010. Puede kita hablar del past administration, hindi pa termino dito yung no? So, cosa ahora el dito orden? Kailangan ba el compone con ese totally demolish otra vez con el building? O man refurbish lang po na ese?
Tiyan kita mga criteria tan base, simira kita ben grabe kat el damage, el crack. Man recommend kita for akala, man demolish ko nese, but subject for akal na COA rules. And since mira kita building na pwede pa kita man retrofit, we will recommend for retrofitting.
I see. Cosa l'accountability kaya del mismo mga kontraktor? Kaya aparece, this was done 2010, tiene 15 años sila warranty period que debe sila from the date it was turned over, no? So are they still answerable? Do they have to come in and fix using their insurance money?
Yes, kami nakita structures is na cover pala na warranty period within 15 years. Definitely, we will write to the contractor to do the rectification, recommend for the talagang makita man retrofit sila con el building kay part pa under pa na nila warranty period.
I see. Cosa en el cuando ustedes ahora? Kasi como por ejemplo el contractor, no sir, ya sige lang kami especificación del mismo supervising engineer, ka na mo yung specs para del building. Kailangan kami ahora necesita contesta con mga cosa takada defectivo li. Obviously, there is some buildings that you have found out that it was the structural design ngayon, no?
If ever man find kita akel may sila sige na specification, we will go over akel mga previous plan and we will study and we will siyan find out kami na no agad sila yan deviate sila na atong plano or akatabas kita poor workmanship, they will going to akel retrofit el building.
I see. Bastante ba tiene ba sila bastante insurance para kulitan konponense?
Si-
Kaya tamen por largo tiempo el mga eskwelahan falta el mga school buildings.
Actually, before sila tan collect akel 100%, they post el warranty ban. Na which is amo si kanila tan hold sila na up to 15 years. Pwede el local government unit asilagas ko nil aldila kel warranty period.
Ansina.
Sí.
So asiguro se que pronto el componida con ese
Kasi we will akel gayot, we will intensify na si Mira kita building ni Sita gayot, I will akel recommend kung mayor naman that kita kanila kompone sa mga edifisyo kay sabi to tankos ese life if ever si Chene ko sa pasa liable kita kay no kita ko sa action.
Kaya distrito to ara. You took over from Engineer Luis Despalo. I noticed that you're so meticulous about Kwanali. No, cosa ara el accountability del mga supervising engineers diyan. Okay? Tinapes ese mga depekto hindi sa susunod si tiene proprio supervision del mismo mga ingenyero que encargan, di ba?
Sí.
See, so what is your office doing right now? I understand that you're very strict about this and you're making your engineers more accountable this time.
Yes, they are. Once you are a supervisor and you are a project engineer of that particular project, it is your responsibility that to make sure that the contractor follows all the plans and specification. If ever yan kita problema, they should answer that and most probably we will recommend to the legal office for akel talama kita legal action and also if man kung sila ka naton pili jaton suggestion, we will recommend for akel talama kita suspension kung necessary jaton mga engineer and file necessary legal action.
Because administrative case lang or criminal liability también?
Both criminal and administrative depending na grounds del suceso di aton.
Let's talk about kung sa mga contractor kita partisipa ka nato na tiempo na syudad de Zamboanga kung mga proyekto que manada kita manta asa ahora. Cosa ba el rekomendasyon de aton nuevo ingeniero de syudad para asegura que el mga contractor hindi lang tang kambiyahan number ng permit de peso timora hindi mga sila may sila palta sila equipo, palta sila el personaje, palta sila el cual para se completa con el trabajo.
See, we write to the back office kung Sir Erwin, if possible, all the contractor must have their own, if possible, mga 50% of the equipment na to be used in the akel project. Kasi we, as akel, nila kita, por kita chinin sila negative slippages and I found out na kay palta nila may equipo. That's why I wrote to akel Sir Erwin, which is the back chairman di aton na if ever si Chene man kita, we will specify na aral na diamond program of works that the contractor must have at least 50% of the equipment. Yes. Kasi sinuway sila equipment, amo si Tandila el project di aton.
Kailangan susta po de participar. Kasi como por ejemplo, falta nila mga equipo para
na tan provide man el jaton na procurement act na they can list el equipment.
Do we have na provisiones de ley di aton si ta construir un proyecto que debe completar con el proyecto within a certain period y si le man lang pa sila con eso debe sila pakaya con el Ciudad del Pena también?
See, actually manada kita mga project and delay, we post el liquidated damages on them. And also, kung man lang pa siya to na 15% dito yung slippages, you are restricted to participate na bidding jaton.
Ansina.
See.
Kailangan kita distrito ara, bajo del mandamiento ara, kailangan kita distrito ara kung mga contractor di aton. How do you make sure that they have sila the proper, como na un incidente ya sabi kita que el mismo quinta soldia hindi do bien kwalipikaw gayon.
See, that's why na mira kita ulit I will write ulit na back na situin na nila mga skilled personnel must have tala makita test the training or test the accreditation which is tan submit sila dila organization na dila personnel. Amo si uno yung man write kanila letter na situit tapos sila dila manpower schedule na situit dahil sila mga skilled personnel have undergone training del test. One of the requirements nila na post qualification.
Ang makinasi ka nag-test the training, kinabit, makaalang-alang pa kita. No? So, kailangan ba ito asigura kayo kaya buwan kalidad?
See, if ever mo sila test I believe kami na test kasi todo agitan train, they train kung na daton mga skilled personnel the tampas sila mga test and even tas nakakita si test ID na which is kung if ever may contractor po nila welder, carpenter na may test accreditation uno sa ground for disqualification kasi what happened na hindi kali skilled gente no pwede man we cannot assure na real welder or real carpintero.
Kasi ka may pregunta sa test accreditation pwede sir baka na-recto lang ko na siya sa test accreditation. So how do you find out whether el papel que está sometido con ustedes es auténtico también?
See, we will try to communicate with the TESDA director na certified that these person na submit sila kanamon na back office jamon as their mga skilled person has already certified sila that this person have passed several exam nila. Kaya chine sila, I believe, chine sila written exam and also actual exam.
I see. Manada kita ng proyekto in the pipeline ahora. Tamirayo, konekte siguro nuevo administrasyon di Mayor Ben Climaco Salazar, mga proyekto de infrastruktura will be going on so fast, you'll probably be hitting the ground running, so to speak. El momento del principiatan de segundo, el final término de la alcaldesa. Cosa ba el mga prioridad proyekto ahora de infrastruktura que tapon atensyon el gobierno lokal di aton?
We received kun ma'am as a committee which is headed by Dr. Elmer Apolinario for the transfer of the City Hall di aton, which we believe that it will really decongest el city proper di aton. It putting all in one, kami junto, kami mga departamento, junto kami todo. Kaya para si andal mga gente, hindi anda na otra opisina, kabar man travel para which is tangkos tan at el traffic ka nato na syudad. And we believe that si the man transfer City Hall, that is the only pwede dali si Mambeng legacy na Sambuanga na kaya pwede kita man transfer City Hall, putting all LGU unit into one day para si andal naton mga hindi
including el Sangguniang Panglunsod?
El dato na del executive
el executive. Pero el Sangguniang Panglunsod
alin sa siyempre kaya isa separate man legislative and executive. And we also believe kun Mambeng na it's tupaw tamen ko sa disuyo kanamon taman na prepara and as ayuda tamin kun Doc Elmer in preparation of plans and we want to eat na si daton City Hall will be si anda to na Sambuanga to kumo na bakita trademark al City Hall takin na Kabatangan.
So kaya dice si el City Hall kaya como museum yan lang.
Most probably ang sinakita
Donde centro de turismo lang
kedale part of the tourism.
Sí. Pero el mismo working office will be in Kabatangan.
In Kabatangan.
Kung saan target date para de ese proyekto, engineer?
Chineman kami initial meeting with Doc Elmer and other department concerned can involve na this time prepara kami para na next year na 2020 pwede kita pondo kung daton transfer of City Hall.
Ansina. So this is the major move towards decongesting the entire city proper di aton from traffic. Pero na question de tráfico que la el ingeniero del ciudad mira con el situación de tráfico di aton y que la de poder resolver con ese problema de tráfico di aton na ciudad.
El daton in order to solve el traffic de ciudad di aton, we have to build mga new roads that connect na mga major roads di aton like an artery road, and which of these el daton Nunez extension na under na leadership di Mambeng. Tapos kita entry kita na phase 3 el otro tamen jamon neuros kami tangkol sa is in Mayor Vitaliano Agan connecting na daton Veterans Road, which is na side de la Honda car, which is also leading na daton national to city roads. El third, we push on na daton Marigon el phase 3 para manbangga sina datong bypass road which is very akil tamira very vital road gat ese kay todo el mga fishing akita kinatubungan they will not cross el Tetuan, Palkatan Road, Giwan, sila si ali si once akaba kami si Project Grande, diretso sila para na Bualan National Highway na Maria Clara Highway.
Uno dal mga observasyon di aton kay ta sociedad kinang pueblo de Zamboanga, we see sila bien manada mga malls kita man sprout up at tiempo también. And along with this, you have a lot of pedestrians crossing roads going to the mall. Tiene ba kita mga nuevo reglamento o requerimiento que con este mga nuevo mall que abre que debe sila pone el proper access way for those people going to their mga tienda nila también?
See, actually, chances sila tapasa ka natin el traffic assessment management plan na which that approves na daton city planning na which na di mi own tamen understanding like in the case I said na daton Cummins Road we recommend that we put an akil tala makita underpass. Yes, we as a myself I recommend on that akil particular project kasi tamina tul mga pedestrian they putting akil at risk dila life kasi tang traverse sila kamino mina to in and out el mga service.
But would this be a project undertaken by the local government or would this be a project undertaken by the owners of the mall themselves?
It should be it will be addressed by the owner of the mall kasi eletan benefit kay issue parking area takinaunlaw kami no he should akil propose na city kaan sina el debe ase.
Yeah. Ya principio ba sa negosasyon también dito oficina con el mismo mall allí?
So far Nate pakat kami chene akil conversation I'm waiting with akil Ma'am Apple itong city administrator to have a dialogue with the owner of that mall.
I see. El pregunta se amoy ganese no kay como manada kita mga multa abrin na kandidaton el proper zonification and proper plantada necesita se debe era el na planning at sa tamira también, di ba?
Sí.
So how is the coordination being done between your office and the city planning office?
Before to mang-construct el business, let me explain how pakila el pasada del mga plano. Our office is mainly concerned on the structure. Sa to building permit, our main concern is only the structure. As far as the locational clearance, chene kita proper akil office el can in charge ko nese.
Ansina.
Si.
So how do you make sure that everything jives together? Because of course, you're just in na struktura lang whether it's bonamente lete plano, bonamente kung it's safe for the public. But el momento que el afecta también el alrededor también, el mismo la comunidad, afecta hasta el tráfico también de aton. So how do you go about with the discussions on this?
Like that, for instance, if you going to get business in the central business district, you will pass these plans to our office and that plan, we will, our office is in charge in the receiving of the plan. And for the locational clearance, we will endorse that to other department, kung engineer SICAT, to evaluate if that area is fitted for that kind of business. And then after that, if he approves, if he finds it's in conformity with the law or in the city ordinance, if he approve that plan will go back to our office, and then that's the time we assess
so
all
it's all dependent on one particular person?
Yes, the city planning, he is in charge in the locational clearance.
Ansinan, no hay más habla allí otra oficina. Kasi como por ejemplo, puede ser si Mr. Sikat o Engineer Sikat con el legal aprobado ya, pero no hay el propio estudio, no hay propio feasibility cuando alrededor con el cosa efecto de ese edificio se pone kita na un lugar.
I presume that they before approving that particular business na Jaton City, I presume na once na approve si SICAT, it seems that all mga requirements yan meet el daton plano, all mga requirements like a setback, parking area, and also the traffic assessment plan.
Ansina.
Before kaliga ka namon kasi once hindi ka man approve si Engineer SICAT, si Amiral Chen mga technicalities na nuay mang comply el owner, that plan will be returned to our office and we will return that to the owner, or the owner will appeal on the zoning boards.
Yeah. bajo yung kita ahora con este nuevo mandamiento para de la alcaldesa del pueblo de Zamboanga, y uno de los mga kwento o discuti durante su kanali que implemente el distrito el zonification ordinance di aton na pueblo de Zamboanga, el propio el ponida de mga alambre, ponida de mga kwan. Kailangan sa akolin na ustedes ahora para asegurar que ta preparar kita con el entero pueblo para un moderno ciudad que donde el mga camino un poco grande ya, el mga wiring de mga diferentes compañías de electricidad, de teléfono, de kwan, escondido ya, hindi makudol pansiteria de kwan na yun na ungpin. How do you go about el kwan con ese?
Before SSC sila talaga sila mga cable, usually mga companies na apply sila naton permit, and we recommend kanila to coordinate with the daton mga main like isang Selco, like PLDT, taman na kami kanila man coordinate with each other na si kilaya dila asida el punida del mga wires di aton.
Ansina. Kanya ba kita para contigo ba engineer kay tapi ko lamang kita dan facelift kita con el entero pueblo. Mira kanyo na mismo City Hall, la alcaldesa tamang de decorado kita environment con el City Hall, no? That means that we want a better image of the center of the city for the public, no? So si para contigo cosa es de tu recomendación también con ese congestion na mismo centro del pueblo, do you think that we need to create parking buildings already within the city proper? Onde ba si Cheneman, onde ba kita pwede pone con ese?
See, bonito sa idea dadon, we always dream of that to have a parking area like other mga big cities na mira kita space for parking, and we have already kasakatan aya kita sa property like sa property del Everchetter, which is sa sentro na pueblo largo sa Ali uno sa damon or akatamin building akisar ka na fire station. Fire station kal the Chinese chamber tin bakante sa lote. Uno tamin sa nadya mo na together with Mr. Rastan nakal kami try kami man-negotiate if ever mantupahan kita na negotiation di aton, and we will recommend to build a parking area.
So cosa ba el plano del ciudad? ¿Cuánto edificio ba debe pone parking buildings para poder lang man-answer con el número del mga vehikulo?
Sige to si na pueblo daton si Chene kita mga 4 parking area building na which is para man-accommodate aton mga service vehicle kasi simira to na pueblo daton el mga motor taki el mga 4 wheels vehicle tan occupy sila el camino di aton taki da jutay. Na which is high time na dato nara para to construct el parking area.
I see. El número uno prioridad de la alcaldesa amugane se para na mga barangay siya. So el farm to market road, el agricultural capabilities siya na ciudad de Zamboanga. So el cosa mga nuevo proyecto kita introduce ese tiempo bajo de la administración del presente alcaldesa en suporta con el sector de agricultura de aton.
Na agriculture tamin di aton tali sila pidigan na to na el construction del mga like for example del dam. Kaya sabi kita si during a mini dam like during daton El Nino and experience kita long drought season, which is siguro tamin isa high time na tamin na we will construct ay mga small dam like mga irrigation canal to cater din mga needs din natin mga farmer, and also tamin nisita kita usa daton groundwater daton supply na to construct mga artesian wells na para pwede usan na daton farming system
or artificial holding water holding areas. Yes. El pregunto di ara engineer, okay, bema na kita mga proyekto de infrastruktura being done on the local level. Na mismo opisina de ingeniería ingeniería since you took over, I think I heard you this before that sila abato también tú tienes necesidad para man revamp otra vez con el mismo opisina.
Actually nisita kita man revamp con el daton mga empleyado para at least pwede kita mira changes na daton office kasi sine to man revamp same na syempre working attitude na daton mga empleyado. I think na uno tamin sa ko saya ase like yan happen incident, yan revamp yung kanila, yan change yung nila mga position, yan check kita ng auto division para they will feel na ben seryoso kita, strictly kita tan implement kay as far di Mambeng kere kita si Mambeng dali miracle mga gente na we akel construct building that is akel resilient and must have akel structure integrity del building that will protect lives del aton can occupy.
You are presently undermanned, claro se, no? I think the engineer's office is still undermanned. I think one supervising engineer has to handle several infrastructure projects. How do you change that under the revamp to implement that? What is the most ideal situation for your engineers to be able to properly monitor el proyecto?
I think na we have akal yan right kami kuno dato na human resource management na to have akal training akal on regards del akal construction method, how to construct akal mga seminar which is very important na mga engineer how to handle a construction, like for example if the project is two-story building, pakilala sila kung sa approach must have akal trainings and seminars which akal
I don't think we even have the proper equipment yet. Pruba ko na semento si how much pressure the semento pwede aguantan. Do we have equipment for that already?
We put it on the annual budget for 2020 that the city would purchase on that equipment para at least we have the equipment and also trainings para how to use that equipment.
Ansina. Bago dito con modernization dito ng Entero Pueblo de Zamboanga, and considering of course that we are still in the danger zone areas, we're facing two fault lines, earthquake fault lines. Would you recommend putting up of high-rise buildings in Zamboanga? Kaya dolumi mo falta kita espacio, pero el tendency del gente, si falta espacio, todo pa arriba el construction, no? So, how do you see the situation?
For example, we look into the sabi sila kanamo structural analysis. Kaya el damon basis will be on that, and also pili kami one of the requirements is the soil analysis and also the structural analysis. Kaya based on that analysis we can determine na si building capable man construct akika naton.
I see. Bien importante sa soil analysis kaya kung cuánto mga eskwela i-descubre ito el mismo terreno, el mismo tierra tamo ben, di ba? So, how do you change the situation now? Kailangan kita sa pwede kambya. Kanya ba kita mga proper engineers who are properly trained for soil analysis also?
Amo kita na apply contigo, we will ask for na human resource kasi sila matadali training na if possible na dato mga engineer na one of the training kita tapidin also
hydro engineers, may
pataming kita. Uno sa kita ta PD na especially na daton structural na to train na daton mga empleyado and also el soil analysis.
Do you foresee the need to hire a new crop of engineers to handle the workload of the city engineer's office?
Yes, we want to augment our manpower kasi our office is undermanned and our office is holding two positions as a city engineer, also as a building official. Kasi may man kita office of the building official. For now, for the meantime, I myself holding two positions as a city engineer, also as a building official. That's why during an daton session, I'm very thankful kung Councilor Atilano and also Councilor Meng Agan, kay Chene sila yung proposed ordinance to create el daton office of the building official na that will cater na sila man inspect el daton mga building tang construct para it will deload na jamon office.
Would you rather that the city engineer's office would have its own equipment to handle road construction rather than just contracting it outside? We will answer that question right after this very short reminder. You're still watching No Holds Barred. We'll be back.
I love BudgetWise because the stocks are organized and complete.
I love BudgetWise because of the free parking space. And I feel so relaxed and very secure while shopping for budget items.
I love BudgetWise because it is convenient and affordable.
I love BudgetWise kasi di ilang mga empleyado courteous and friendly.
I have a big barkada.
I have a big family.
Making them happy is easy.
With the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal
You get 3 boxes of donuts.
for $3.49
It's just like adding 50 pesos.
to the price of your favorite bundle. Make more people happy.
With the Dunkin' Donuts, big deal. Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go. Nasaan yung bar?
Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors,
So, you like this bar?
Cheers.
new delightful experience.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presenta con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este Dateline Teleradio, taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay día el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene que hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este Dateline Teleradio, aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos team, aquí na Dateline Teleradio.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
What I got full stock of thoughts and dreams that's scared up, and how I can explain. You make my dreams come true.
Enjoy great brew every day. Dunkin' Coffee only uses great beans to give you that great Dunkin' Coffee feeling. Discover Dunkin' Coffee today. Hot or iced.
Oh yeah, you make my dreams come true.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching No Holds Barred. And of course, a special guest dito naki, el Ingeniero de Ciudad, si Chris Navarro. Engineer Chris, na-propio ba si un día el City Engineer's Office el tener el propio mga equipo para poder hacer mga proyecto de infraestructura solamente in-house ya kita mismo en vez de man-contra kita con mga contractor afuera? How do you foresee that particular possibility?
That particular possibilities na which is we need plan more manpower and also more equipment na which is our office does not have that. That's why most of the project were being taken by contract.
Would it be advisable, see, if we had this equipment in the future?
Yes, so far siguro it more akal advantages para sa LCT taas like akal mga repair works and maintenance work. We do repair of roads and also akal mga repair del mga drainage system daton. It's part of our akal daton maintenance.
Sí, que como ese mga componente del camino, por ejemplo, necesita pa ba kasi dali na kontraktor, no? Pwede ba sa el mismo mga personahe del City Engineer's Office amo
If akal given the equipment and manpower, most probably mas okay tamin si kita mismo ase.
Cosa dito recommendation kung Mayor Beng with regards to that?
Na siguro we will recommend that all the mga repairs del mga roads diaton, it should be undertaken by the CEO personnel na to allocate us equipment like akan mga transit mixer, bagger mixer, and also manpower.
Yeah. It used to be that way before, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi tiempo ante ako tayo, sabi siya, kan sa to kay mas joven to kay kumigo, tiempo di kanda Jun Enriquez antes sa City Engineer's Office niya, doon nila mismo equipo, sila mismo tas komponida na kamino, si mga minor repairs lang. But somewhere along the line, doon niya kambiyaman kita, cuando todo yung kita tadali kontrata puerel.
Yeah, kaya solbito si provision antes kay I remember when I started Alina City Government, I work as charge to project wherein Tanhay City ko nil mga personnel to work on a charge to project basis and materials tan bid it out a labor Tanhay City until chenikel Leia pasa na I cannot recall el cosa que ley na up to quanto akel million it should be akel by contract in case twice failure in the negotiation na that's the time pwede to ma-undertake el project by administration.
Ansina.
Yes.
Oh, so debe anay priority ko mga kontrakto.
Yes. Sinwaya kada failure sila twice but failure pa rin na negotiation, that's the time man-undertake to, it's either man-revise to a program or man-undertake to by administration.
I see. Right now, engineer, tamir kita todo esfuerzo para na CDR mo, todo mga equipo tayo todo takababa siya. But does the City Engineer's Office also need equipment to aumentar mga equipo de ustedes?
Yes, we ask kung nandiyaton mayor na to give us also equipment kasi bengrani datong syudad, masabi itong mga barangay captain, tapi di ka naton ayuda always siya ng mga landslide, ayuda kita kanila.
Kasi kanina mga dredging del Rio, di ba? City Engineer's Office siya kasi, di ba?
Yes. Actually, tas kita and that's why I propose na 2020 damo na kung Mayor Beng na to purchase akel amphibious excavator which is an equipment that is used to akel man-dredge daton mga river and also akan naatablasin ng mga bukana.
Ansina. Inante kwento kita por caso con el hydro engineer. Uno sa mga problema kita konfronta kita ahora na pueblo, el escasez de agua. Cosa de recommendation, how we need a hydro engineer to look into our water system and makinal mismo desagüe gana diaton debe el hydro engineer sa tapon attention. May pa kita mga takers dyan tan apply for hydro engineers na City Engineer's Office?
So far, na pa yung encounter tan apply ka naton. Siguro poko pa lang dila population.
Did we even publish the need for one?
Siguro kay kasi na dato na plantilla, there's no such akel hydro engineer item.
Don't you think it's about time that we should have one?
Siguro after this, dahil to kuming idea, siguro I can write kun Mayor Beng na we need to have that kind of item na dyan office.
Para kumigo, no, kaya sabi sa desk kayo bibigyan sa mga may ganes no? Si Chines na des hydro engineer, at least na po dali rekomendasyon siguro kung engineer dato na syudad, si Kosa pa debe ase para manin ko na si el presente problema de desagüe, el presente problema si kailangan kita man-recycle con el agua de aton o cosa man. So very importante mga nuevo teknolohiya that is coming in right now that needs to be put into place and you need somebody who probably knows what
Yes,
he's
correct.
doing. No, so gilabla ko ng tada sa water district may agua sila, sila hydro engineer siguro pwede dahil ko tita hep dul hindi man si amo ko natin. What do you think? So you think we should
Siguro it's a high time na tamin daton with your akel tabla to kumita and share to kumita ideas and siguro kung we will recommend kun Mayor na to have that position in our office to look into akel mga problema kita about water.
Anyway, kaya bibigyan sa buwan. Ito wita sa ara kung Engineer Chris Navarro, kien presko lang pati sa na konseho lokal. Natin na konseho lokal, kami rin, doon man nakatong pregunta contigo. Cosa mga pregunta tayo sa tayo ng mga konsehales kung mga presente problema de infrastruktura que tiene kita.
Likewise, sa koordinante, liga kami na council dyaton, inkansa kami approval of the supplemental budget dyaton. And one of the question, pregunta si Councilor Litlit about mga project for kayan revert, pwede man kita mira, pwede sa SUI, kilala kita ang answer kay yan revert kita kung sa project. It's because na hindi nila pwede man implement and general side problem. And also we have kalyabla ka na si Ma'am Dindi, circular orders taban na budget, na COA circulation na if the project cannot be implemented, debe kita ko na si Man revert for another purposes. And which is sa kami recommendation kasi akal particular project nuay sila pwede produce ka nato ng mga document na which is needed for the release of the project. That's why we recommend for reversion. In the event na kumpleta ka to document na nisita kami, that's the time we will recommend na city budget to reallocate again for that purpose.
Sa mga infrastructure projects di aton ara engineer, are we on time? Todo ba mga nuevo yata entra ara mga proyekto o del antes previous years pa sa mga proyekto kaya propone?
Siya tamil to ara mga ongoing project jaton, mga the last year project lang sila, like pwede sa Esmira mga resilient building jaton, tan inaugurate si Mayor Beng, including ang mga health center, roads jaton, amo si mga nebo proyekto jaton. Ongoing pa siya sa ara.
So no hay masakal de antes administrasyon. Ara nuevo ete tayo.
Si todo si akal time ni Mayor Beng, like el mga school building which is a resilient building kita, he will catch el mga rain during rainy season, and after rainy season el water akal store na jaton, rainwater collector, ta pwede sila usa na dila akal future needs when water may kita waters came from the water district.
Ansina. So anyway, kaya doon bibigyan sa mga tawid sa el kuandiato, no, mga nuevo mga proyekto kita panagi alegre o que tuta sinta ahora que dol meticuloso tú como ingeniero de ciudad. Yo gané como que ya tiene un incidente en la costa este, dahil tú ya recomenda aguanta namin ko ng contractor, no, para hacer propio investigación. And that's something I appreciate because lo mismo depende lang, no? Pero antes opisina del ingeniero total naman actua para todo kita tauwi antes el excuso.
Sabi to, nanisita kita man para to send message na daton mga contractor na el daton opisina ben seryoso kita in terms of implementation. Once chine sila kamali and deviate sila na jamong plan, immediately we issue a stoppage order or to hold akel awarding of contract like akel ko sen happen.
El tan kwento to porque na sinubong.
Sí.
But what have we done there? ¿Cuál es el plano para este proyecto? Reconstruct ba con ese otra vez?
Sí, we recommend con el contractor na to redo el project ulit without additional cost na government, and also to shoulder all the hospitalization and medical expenses del mga estudyante kanya kada biktima. And also we submit our verified report kung Mayor Beng for proper legal action, and also na ito mga empleyado can involve, I issued them a show cause order to explain what causes on nila mga diferensya and also relieve them from their position, and also we will recommend.
Kung sa estado ala del mismo contractor de ese, I mean, has he been blacklisted or from the project?
Sabi to, it will be subject na daton legal officer cause sa legal action.
But in the meantime, they are supposed to fix it up again.
Yes, they have to fix it up to redo it all.
I see. Pero this time, cosa el ingeniero de ciudad hace para asegurar que el cosa si planta hindi man na peligro otra vez?
Sabi to first daton, yan relieve kita ko na project engineer daton para hindi man same akin happen. We put a more engineer para mantuto ko na si project during the redo. Para it will not same akin man happen na cosa del una.
And the same thing will also be done to the other schools that you have found defective también.
Yes.
Pero así está claro, mga escuela que descubierto defectivo de cosa años 2000
Most of that
These are previous administration
previously,
projects.
mga 2008, 2009, date of started nila.
Ansina. Anyway, kaya nabibigyan rin sa Zamboanga, mo sa kwento ko dito nakihunto ko na Engineer Chris Navarro. Engineer Chris, ito yung mensahe namin ko na natin po sa Zamboanga.
Dato message lang na dato na Pueblo Zamboanga, rest assured na dato mga eskwela, we will ensure na todo sa dato mga school building, we will inspect and give a recommendation na that the building is safe for akel unoccupied after our akel inspection di aton. And also,
Kung sa ba responsibilidad na biyan del mga principal de la escuela o del DepEd también? Kasi hindi como por ejemplo, mira que poco defectivo, tenía cosa malo, como que nalunsuran, na no hay para que man turnover y descubrir sila que tiene que cosa malo con aquel, pero i-accept naman siyempre lang kay proyekto de un politiko.
I remember we wrote a letter to Sir Triambulo to also help us in monitoring periodically todo nila mga school buildings. If ever sila doubt na sa particular structural integrity del building, they can solicit our
No lang tamen accepta kung ano yung proyekto.
Kasi sabi to nila tamen LGU si building, some other agency like LDPWs and also LDepEd. Now we go together, we have seated na before man-construct sila, they have to get a building permit from our office. And that's touch niya kami conversation and agreement na before man-check kami plan, si kaming kontra difficulties, we communicate with Ma'am Choli and Ma'am Choli also communicate to our office.
Tiene ba kita plano ara también na mga kamino di aton para man-expand pa kung mga kamino na sentro del pueblo kay también kita dolo un poco bien estrecho itong mga behikulo.
El gatong plano about this mga de camino, el concentration daton is to construct a new roads that will link from city roads to national road. Kasi kasi abla two-man road widening kita daton center del daton business districts business tami naton mga building dol si man expand to dol entero building ya to korta ko na si building. That's why we will mira kita mga kamino katang connect na city roads to national roads.
Como por ejemplo aquel na Santa Maria, Governor Ramos cosa pa city government pa
sí.
Cosa recomendación allí que para gente también sale afectado el mismo residente en el mismo lugar, puede porque él usa tecnología como tiene en Japón, aquel over and under el camino.
El daton recommendation na I wrote to Sir Erwin Bernardo, which is el chairman del panel of committee on negotiation del mga property di aton na to include ko na kay road widening kina junction del Santa Maria para na public flea market di ba si dira to para kay Governor Ramos very jutay gat kay cover nisita kel man widen kita ko na I recommend naman nakal kita ko na mga 2 blocks para si going to akina Nunez extension going to Governor Ramos hindi kita kedalya dol bottleneck.
Antes de trancar que todo el programa, tenía que hacer pregunta contigo, ¿no? Que aparece de lo mismo diferente la opinión de la ciudad, pero diferente la opinión del DPWH, con esa recomendación del flyover para aquí en el pueblo. Cosa el opinión del ingeniero de aton de la ciudad con esa proposal for the flyover?
Si preguntando di mi own opinion, we should asigat kita el road expansion. I believe amosel debe kita una prior con el flyover. Kasi based to na plan nila del flyover, tabahaela yun na lang intersection. At kasi para na din yung own opinion, it should be true and true na todo junction as alert si debe abahan na on the Chowking section. Para at this el flow, diretso in and out. Kasi mira to na plan di ila, taba lang akina crossing
del Mayor Bitayana. Largo el flyover.
Kasi kita largo el flyover.
Para hasta
punta kung punta kasi tapos sa akademya pakilay tabla kun si sa ito kay Coca-Cola Highway layos ka to abaha hindi to tabaha na intersection kay it will
man grid la kanya di ba anyway tienen tamla que no debe daw ese ponerli debe daw buka daw otro lugar what do you think about that?
I believe siguro tamen LDPWs they conduct el mga studies nila porque ay sila lugar yapon pero first thing and foremost I believe na debe kita una sa road widening prior con el flyover daton kasi if you pensa to icha to dos, debe aumenta to dos.
Mhm.
Before to kita el dos center lane, di ba? Inner lane.
Sì.
Agli si pone, dos lane to kone si debe, before to kone si pone, you should be prefer el dos side prior to kone mete na medyo kasi it will create more chaos.
Would you go for the approval of the flyover or would you go against it?
For my opinion, in the sense, I will go for it. Basta true and true, ale, punta kung punta, bahala na Chowking.
Mhm.
Kasi si Mira to subi lang man to kababato ba yung short distance, do korto lang ba timura, ala sila arriba man traffic, paabahada. Debit, largo di siya karera.
Si pwede ganito na doon dala airport.
Si Mira to ng mga other cities, hindi ba dila fly over, but sa subi to, ala ka na sa napunta, tandaan.
Como que yet na kwan na cosa pa na Pasig el na aeropuerto di aton na naiya.
Mira to Benleos.
Benleos sa del flyover di ila. Tabutan naman. I don't know. No? Kasi ganun ko na el question de feasibility study. Kita bang kwento kita. Contento ba ito kung nagko sa presenta el DPWH como kundi ila el justification for the flyover?
Siguro on that matter na debe they should present kun mayor ko sa si Mayor Tapidi like el feasibility studies porque sila yung come up as a section porque asina hindi pwede sa kita largo gayon baka na iba sila pwede man-consider on my part baka na sila pwede man-consider si alito ba na sa intersection del Mayor Vitaliano Agan baka it might be keda mas traffic.
Kay doon sina man naman ang opinion kay express sa uning ingeniero namin del Williamson, di ba? So, anyway, kaya bibigyan sa buwan ka with this con Engineer Chris Navarro. Engineer Chris, muchas gracias por el tiempo. Tu mensaje para con el pueblo de Zamboanga.
Thank you kaya invitases conmigo. I really appreciate it talking with Sir Ronnie and el dato na apelo lang let's help LCT mag-beautify. Let's bring the glory katabla sila the City of Flower. And I myself, involved yung na beautification is like putting up flowers. And I also encourage na dato mga business sector na also help na city na to put up flowers na dila mga adilante. Kasi kasi we been long wait daton tagara kita prestige as Zamboanga City known for the City of Flower and also tanapil lang kami ng mga business sector na as to help itsa ba mga garbage bin na dila mga mismo own business area kasi notice every time I even myself in fact tamira kita daton mga tabari na po mga sweeper tabari sila and after notice kada volunteer tamira lang syempre basura and also I want to send message na daton mga gente please kung may man kita, situit, sabi kita on the boot at proper disposal del jaton mga basura. Kasi lang kita issue that debe, kuida kita to be proud of ba. Debe the City of Flower, limpyo datong syudad and I really dream na someday na pwede sa kasi even my gente, datong mga gente na the maintenance, I instructed them every Saturday, limpieza kami, limpia kita boulevard, kita basura, mas hindi under na jaton. Kasi we work as one LGU na datong city and as part del daton campaign and I really want na as kita beautify el daton City of Flower.
Yeah. Anyway, ese el cosa que taruga que el sucede, ¿no? Importante ese desafío con el todo mga establecimiento. I think un poco de responsibilidad lang también con el mga negosyante di aton. Aquel tabato basurahan debe sila poner en el mismo lugar de la que antes de salir seguro la gente debe de comer sila mismo tabutan na basura, no? So, anyway, querido viviente de Zamboanga, Engineer Chris Navarro, muchas gracias por el tiempo aquí en el programa directo No Holds Barred. Man, junto kita otra vez na siguiente semana, otro también el día de este guest aquí. We thank Engineer Navarro for coming here on short notice, even after a long marathon discussion también na mismo Consejo Local di aton. Engineer Chris, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you, Sir Ron.
Hasta la siguiente, No Holds Barred, que viviente de Zamboanga, doctor de servidor, Ronnie Yedo, darle muchas gracias. Y esperanza kami que uite ka naman pilmi aquí na No Holds Barred. Bye-bye.
Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go. Nasaan yung bar?
Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors,
So, you like this bar?
Cheers.
new delightful experience.
The magic of radio.
Here we